So, segueing off of what CJ said in the last video, what if you were a robot?
Well, I don't know. I think that'd be kind of hot. Like, have you ever seen Aegis from Persona 3? Like,
Aegis? I like how you think I played Persona.
I have not played Persona.
I like how you think we all played Persona.
Don't tell me that you have not seen Aegis. Crimes Illegal.
The only one I've seen is...
Wait, stop. Time out. The captain of the ship, Corrin, just waltzed in here and just started talking with us, and no one acknowledged it?
I mean, they're part of our group more than anyone, let's be honest.
Are you saying that I'm above you?
Well, you're the captain. You pilot this giant narwhal through the endless voids of space.
I see, so I can't even join in on a casual conversation.
Wow,
I just felt like we should have... No,
CJ, you really be like this, aren't you? You really do
feel
this.
like we should have introduced them, because then people are going to be confused when this random person they haven't heard before just...
It's a giant ship. They can believe the fact that like someone can just walk up and go like, hey guys, let me record with you.
Well, I think that rather than being confused about why there's a new person, I think they would be more confused about why I'm a corn on the cob, okay?
You know, we're all confused about that.
We can all agree other species can be in this. Alien corn can be alien corn.
Anyways, back to...
Robots.
I'm not a robot.
Well,
But
no,
if I
you
were-
insinuated.
Okay, it was a joke.
Are you a robot, CJ?
I have a robot shoulder. Okay,
You have a
I
robotic-
lost it.
That doesn't make you a okay, if you have a robotic, that's a cyborg, right? Or an android?
That's a
What's the
prosthetic
difference?
arm.
What's the
Okay,
difference?
Yeah,
it's just
that's
the shoulder.
right.
No, this part of the arm is
So what-
is human. Okay.
It's a prosthetic.
You have a prosthetic
is-
shoulder.
No,
What
but it
is it?
has lasers.
I don't think that makes you... Oh, okay. See, that,
It's a
that's
prosthetic
different.
shoulder
That's
with
different.
lasers.
Well,
Yes.
I mean...
Does
Okay,
that make you an
okay.
android? Okay, what's the difference between an android and a cyborg? I gotta get this out of the way. I don't know. I actually don't know.
Androids are completely robot.
Yeah.
Are they complete?
Cyborgs are humans with robot
It's
parts.
Okay.
like from Near Automata.
No, you guys remember Dragon Ball Z, where Krillin wants to fuck... That means Krillin wants to fuck a robot.
I'd fuck a robot.
I mean, same.
I
Like,
would love to
So are
be
the
Android
androids-
18. I would be like Krillin. I would do everything I can for Android 18.
likewise.
Like,
Okay,
I'm
but-
saying her sultry eyes.
Okay, but
I'm
GLaDOS.
just saying those
Yeah,
sultry
GLaDOS
legs
is just a
are
giant
like...
arm.
What?
But
You know
okay,
how many things that arm can do?
If I were a robot,
You know how many things a normal arm can do? Wait a minute.
here's the thing. If I were a robot, was I based off of an actual person, or was I just
Well, I mean,
made
you look
in
like how
the
you look.
likeness of how the creator of said robot wanted me to look?
I would
See-
say no, because then that goes into a question of like, what if you were a clone?
Yeah, what if you're a clone? What's your answer to that?
It's not different video, okay?
Different video idea, but let's
No,
let's
okay,
not
if
go
I
into
were a
the
robot-
too close of a clone territory. Let's just say you just were built to look like how you were.
Okay. Do I have a purpose? Was I given a mission, or was I just made and sent out into the world?
Okay,
Was I
so
thrown
what is
out?
a robot's I know robots can't have free will. That's one of the rules of being a robot. You can't have free will, right?
Yeah.
You have to be made for a purpose.
That's in a movie.
So, like, what is...
I am robot.
Yeah.
From Will Smith's perspective.
Well, actually, if I
forgot
can
his
ask
name.
a question, I think CJ asked a very good question. How many things can be altered in your body? Like, how long until a cyborg becomes an actual android? And that reminds me of a very cool paradox. Have you heard of the paradox, the ship of Theseus?
Are you going to replace our ship?
Never.
I hope you know that
No,
there's
no.
a vacuum out there.
Ship.
It's a pretty big ship and there's a
they're
vacuum
referencing-
out there.
Okay, if you haven't heard of the paradox, basically the paradox is that if you replace every board of a ship once that board gets
All
destroyed,
old and shit.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
how long until you just have a brand new boat and it's no longer the same boat?
Yeah, and
so
like,
it's
what
the
if-
same principle for a human. If you
Now we're getting into the point of like, what is the essence of a human?
Yeah, it's like the difference between like when does a cyborg become an android, and if you're an android, do you still have the free will when you were a human?
It means when you have no human fleshy parts left.
Okay, but then what defines a person? Let's say that more.
Okay,
Damn, I
but
didn't
you,
mean to get this deep, homie.
okay, wait. Before we get this deep and start to create existential crisis for anyone looking into the searing glass that is this mic, the idea is that ship idea works is because the ship doesn't have a essence into it, right? Like the ship is an object in most parts, unless you are watching One Piece. Then the ship's somehow alive,
Yeah,
and that scares me.
and it talks to you as it's burning away.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
That's-
That
makes me
terrifying.
sad.
So wait, I sleep in this ship, right?
Yeah.
And you're telling me this ship was alive, feeling me inside of it the whole time.
Sorry,
and did
you
not
don't gotta
question
phrase
it.
like that. You didn't have to.
But it makes
Well, I
it-
mean,
it
think
makes it
about
more
this then.
insane.
So you got all those old shitty boards. What would happen if you were to take all those old shitty boards and build a new ship? What's
But
the
you
original
can't
ship?
rebuild the human from all the dead flesh that you just carcassed off of it.
Says who?
Change
Says life.
We got-
Says life.
We got special tubes.
Wait a minute.
So tubes.
They're in the
Says
basement of the
nature.
ship.
Wait a minute.
How do you think that you were created?
Are you telling me right now?
You're a test
Are you
baby,
telling me
man.
that I am a Frankenstein? Are you telling me right now?
No. Okay,
you
but
just get the dead parts from random
so
people.
if you were a robot,
I actually have CJ's shoulder. This is the reveal.
Hey man, I don't mean to alarm you, but in the back of your neck, there's a little bitty USB port.
You just gotta
we
plug
charge you at night. You think you go to sleep? We just
Every-
plug you in.
Yeah, your battery dies.
Are you
What's
telling
it?
me I'm the robot now? I'm asking the questions. When the fuck did you guys get to ask the questions?
But so okay, if you were a robot, you would have to have a purpose. And,
Well-
because you said earlier that robots can't have free will, so then you would have to have a purpose, and then if you had one specific thing you had to do, and then if you complete that, then what's your purpose for existing?
Well, I mean, what are humans' purposes for existing? Like
We're
surviving?
not robots, though. We
But-
have the free will. Well,
Says-
that
well-
depends. How do you look at free will?
I mean, we
What
don't
is
really
free will?
ask to be born. It just kind of happens. So then whatever our purposes are, like, kind of pushed upon us by, like, our parents. Like, oh, you need to be successful. You need to have a house and a white picket fence and 2 kids and a dog. You know, like, that kind of... Those purposes are pushed on us. So, like, what makes us that different from androids?
I think
But see,
androids
is there
are
a
not like
difference between
robots.
it? I'm
Wait.
about to say,
An
what
android's
is there?
not the same as a robot. I think, if I really think about it, an android has the free will because in every depiction of an android has the free will.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
So the
I guess from
separation
Persona
of
3.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. So from like the separate, so it goes in the separation of cyborg is half human, android is a robot that has human will, and then a robot is just that, a robot. It doesn't have.
It follows a program. It just has a.
So you're telling me what I'm really asking is, what if you were an android?
I mean, it'd be kind of cool.
It'd be pretty cool. I could shoot
I
laser
could
from
probably,
my eyes.
okay, if I was an android, I would have an android
you're not that
penis,
cool of an
right?
android. Wait a minute.
I would be.
I could like take it off and like get a bigger android penis.
I would modify myself like the thick android from Near Automata.
I'm gonna
I would
modify myself as Android 18
Yes,
and live out my fantasies.
Cause see, who's to say I can just be curvy?
Well, I'm already like a piece of corn. Like, there's not really much that I can make different.
Just a corn on the cob and a Healy.
You can.
Just wear a husk. It's just-
A husk?
You can
Just
put.
wear a
You're telling me to cover my body? What if I don't want to cover my body?
Well, I'm pretty sure you're
Free
talking
the
out of-
Colonel.
Free the Colonel.
Gee,
CJ has a point.
free
We
the
have
Colonel.
sexualized kernels for long enough.
We need to free the Colonel.
Pop, put in the microwave.
Oh no.
I'm just saying. Okay,
This is the captain of our ship you're talking to. They can
I could
jettison
throw
I
you
want to.
overboard.
I want to see them try.
Just so
I
you-
want to see them
I
try.
could break open a window. I could fucking... Goodbye.
And then you kill the rest of us too.
I could like isolate him maybe in like a small room, then open the window.
You know we have escape pods
Freeze instantly.
too.
You know, like in fucking what's it, the Magic
What
School
about
Bus
the hoverboard?
when that child took off his helmet
That's your
and it was like,
hoverboard.
Okay, that made me so upset. First off, they were in Pluto, right? Or was it the moon?
I
Was
think
it the
like
moon?
Mars or something.
Not even
somehow.
Mars. Okay, so wait, if they were in Mars, he takes off his helmet. He's not gonna freeze. He's gonna burn to
If
death.
he takes his helmet off without a breathable atmosphere anyways, he's just gonna implode.
You're gonna have the biggest asthma
well, I mean, they
attack
couldn't
in your
have.
life.
But if I was
a
an
child
android, though-
implode on television.
Androids don't need lungs. They don't
Yeah.
need to breathe.
They don't need to breathe.
I'm a corn on the cob. I don't need to breathe.
But what if you pour water on the android?
Well, okay, wait.
Look, it's not an iPhone. You can't just stick it in right.
Wait,
They
wait.
have robot parts
Okay, if
though,
androids
right?
are this
Yeah.
advanced, though, if androids are this
If it's gotten
advanced,
to the point where a robot can have free will, I'm pretty sure they don't need to worry about getting a little drop of water on their little Robo Tootsie.
They'll be like, ah, shit, not again.
dude, I can already submerge my space phone into the water and it won't bug out. I'm pretty sure.
I don't have a space phone.
Just go to,
Man, you're living in the ice age,
dude,
bro.
go to mediocre
He still
buy.
uses a normal skateboard. Let's be
I
honest
don't
here.
want to go to mediocre buy because mediocre buy is mediocre.
What?
That's in the name. You don't go there to get the best stuff.
Why do you
listen,
think that it has
because it's
2.5
nicely
stars?
priced. It's got nice prices for mediocre items, and it doesn't try to sell itself as something it's not.
Why do you think that it has 2.5 stars on Space Google reviews?
Space Google.
Also known as Spoogle.
Yeah, they're gonna call it Spookle.
Google for short.
I'm kind of upset that they just took what we already had on Earth. Even though Earth is blown up, they could have used Spoogle.
Earth's been gone for centuries.
It's left us for years. But no, we gotta use space names for everything.
I'm Space Corrin.
Okay, so what I found out from all this of what if you were an android is space corn.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I mean that's.
If you're an android and you're in space, how do you take a space shit?
Take on me, take on me, take me on, take on me, I'll be gone, and I just me on.